Alright everybody, let's see how this process starts. Right now I got in the pan here. I got three kinds of, I got sweet peppers in here. I got a red, yellow, and orange sweet peppers, organic. I got those cut up with a red onion. I got them kind of sauteing. I guess that's what they call it. Let's see what it looks like right here. And I also got some jalapeno slices in there and some liquid to keep it from burning. I burned it a little bit a few minutes ago by setting up the camera. But turn the heat down, got it kind of simmering here for the last few minutes. I just got it chopped up real fine, and we're going to put that in the crock pot, then brown the meat, or I may brown the meat inside of this right here. That way it infuses all the flavors. Plus I got some garlic jalapeno rub, and I got mixed in Montreal seasoning. So give it some more seasoning here. And we're going to get the meat going, then we're going to start putting in. I got dark kidney beans. I got light red kidney beans. And diced tomatoes. I don't know if this is the healthiest food you can have, but this is what I'm going to use on my chili. Stir this up a little bit, then we're going to start browning the meat here. And what I have for meat is ground beef. This is, a friend of mine had a cow. He has cattle, and he harvested one or slaughtered it. And we got the meat. We bought it, and this is before I got divorced. So once we got divorced, the meat that we had, we split that up too. Because this is better than anything you can buy in the store, that's for sure. So we're going to brown all that up together. Yeah. I think this is maybe a pound, maybe a pound and a half of meat here. Whatever it is. It's enough for what I need for my little slow cooker here. This is what? Maybe a gallon and a half. So while this is cooking a little bit, we're going to go ahead and start putting our beans and stuff in here. This may have been the best idea to cook it all like this, but this is what we're doing. So we're going to put our beans in. I drained all the liquid out of it that comes with it, because it generates its own as it cooks. So plus this ain't that big of a pot. We don't want to overfill it. But I do love tomatoes though. Guess we're using 3 cans because open up 3 cans. See what we got here. Oh yeah. So now we're going to take some of our seasoning, mix it in with the meat. Not that I probably don't have enough, but the sweet peppers aren't, they're sweet, not real strong like cayenne pepper and jalapenos and stuff, so it might be a little too much, but I like my food a little spicy anyway. All right. I know a lot of people may be cringing watching all this being cooked together, but this is how I do it. That's why it's called Bachelor chili. So I guess, you know, feel free to fast forward or whatever, but since I'm still having issues with my computer in editing videos, so this might be just one take. And I won't be able to edit it and fast forward it or time lapse it. We're going to turn this heat up a little bit, get this stuff going. And this stuff will probably cook for 7, 8 hours. I don't know. I'll get it going, and it's Sunday morning. What time is it? 7:27. So we're gonna get this thing going here. Let it cook all day. Go to church. Come home. You know, had chili for dinner tonight. I'll let that Cadillac for a minute. Oh, let's take a closer look. I think that's going to turn out pretty good. Turn this heat up a little bit more. Where we got 6 minutes. Just a few more minutes. This shouldn't be that long of a video. It's just prep work, you know. Just cutting everything up, letting it sit for a few minutes. Like I said, I did saute the onions and the peppers and all of that. Didn't burn it too bad, but you know. Yeah, all the magic happens right there while it's cooking. So, let's see if we can get this right. There we go. Yeah, really can't believe I'm actually making this video, but it is what it is. Maybe it'll help some people. And I also do something else called a Bachelor salad. I'll make another video on that. If this one does halfway decent and people actually like it, you know. I did learn a few things being married for pretty much 17 years before I got divorced. My ex-wife was a real good cook. I did take notes over the years. You know, the kitchen was her domain. I stayed out of it. So, but I did pay attention. Could never take that away from her. She could dang sure cook. She couldn't cook for 2 people. She made a meal, you know, like when her daughters come over, the son-in-laws come over, the grandkids come over. She'd make a meal, everybody take stuff home, still have leftovers for days. So that's how I pretty much, as a single person, I cook meals to where it lasts me a couple of days. I like leftovers. Some people like leftovers, some don't, but I do. So, mainly I do it for the financial aspect of it. I don't have the kind of money people go out all the time. I mean, you go out, you spend $20 on a meal. I mean, can you do that 4 or 5 times a week? You know, you didn't spend $100 for nothing. I got maybe $10 invested in this meal. Not even that much probably, except when I bought the initial meat. But other than that, the ingredients, $5 to $7 maybe. But great value. Was this can like 85 cents, $1? That way, I invest $5, $6 in this meal. I get 5 out of it. That's a good investment on your money. We're almost done with this part of it. Let's take another look here. Hear that sizzle? All right, we're about ready to throw it in here. This thing's kind of full, so take a look in here. But it'll be all right. We'll make it work. There we go. Almost done. Funny thing, interesting, I found out today while I was cutting all this up, chopping all this food up for 10 to 15 minutes, kind of therapeutic for whatever reason. Some people find therapy in different things, like riding my motorcycle, which I did yesterday for I don't know how many miles, 150, 200 miles almost. But that's therapeutic. So is cooking for me. I didn't know that, but stuff you learn as you get older. I'm 51 now, so. But I do cook out of necessity. All right. Going to turn this heat off. We're going to mix all this together and let it cook. Let me rearrange this camera here. There we go. All right. Hopefully I can do this without making a mess. Here. Try it like this. Oh yeah. Probably get the wrong thing. It's got holes in it. That's what I'm trying to do here, but oh well. And we gotta put all the juice in there too. Can't forget that. Got one more thing to do here. All right, now we just stir it all up. I didn't make too much of a mess. We got the right tool for the thing now. Give it a good stir. Just we're going to plug her in, let her be warming up. Put her on low, and she'll be cooking for the next 8 or 9 hours. Oh yeah. See how I left about 2 inches from here to here? That'll be for, I notice as I cook it, it expands. So we don't want to overflow it. That's why I got it on a cookie sheet here in case it does overflow. It won't go all over the kitchen and be caught. So take a close look at this right quick. And that's gonna turn out pretty good. I hope it turns out good as my other ones did. Of course, it'll darken up cooking, and the seasons will all cook in. So, all right, that should be about it. Make sure it's stirred up real good. And that is how you make Bachelor chili. All right, everybody. Be safe out there. This is going to taste good if it does like it did in my other videos or my other times I've cooked it. So, all right. If you're single, give it a shot. You want to limit it by your imagination. All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. God bless you.